All right, cool. We're tuning into another episode for the love of the game. I'm joined by myself, Dre, and Ronaldo. We saying you good? Yo, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, Glasses had some technical difficulties. Oh, can you hear me
Hey,
now?
I'm live now. Yeah.
All right,
I'm
cool,
live.
cool, cool.
Few little glitches, you
All
know them
right,
ones.
all right. Tune into another episode for the love of the game. Joined by myself, Dre, Ronaldo. We saying you good?
I'm here, my bro, for the love of the game. You don't know.
As
Don't
always,
know.
man, as always, a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Very entertaining weekend of Premier League football. So nice to get a full round of fixtures at last. Boy, but where else to start than the big game of the weekend, man? I think Arsenal fans owe us an apology, you know. Because we
For
were on the
real.
pod and we were saying it was just a blip. Arsenal
Mm,
fans were saying don't trust the process. We don't trust Arteta no more. What going for Saka? He's dead. All of this. We said relax.
true.
It's just a blip. Win your games, beat Liverpool, and you're back in. It's not even a problem. And here we
Mm,
are. Arsenal 3, Liverpool 1. It's well and truly now a 3-horse race for the title. What's your thoughts on yesterday's
yeah.
game? And who's got the momentum now in the title race, would you say?
Boy, it can be any team apart from Liverpool. I'll tell you that because that performance yesterday was disgrace. It was shameful.
It
I know
was.
Liverpool fans today. They haven't got nothing to say, nothing. But definitely Arsenal. Momentum's with Arsenal. Come on, man. Big win. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, title contenders. That's a game that must win game. And they went out there and they got the job done. So credit to Arsenal, man. Credit to Mikel Arteta. You know what I'm saying? Klopp's riding this wave of he's leaving, etc., etc. They already beat them at home. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
credit to Arsenal, man. Momentum's with them. Definitely, man. Definitely. The wind's in their sails, as they'll say. You know the ones. Now they are still.
Definitely.
Trust.
Um, where do you think the game was won and lost yesterday? 'Cause it was a bit weird. 'Cause Arsenal were dominating, got the early goal, but then Liverpool equalised right on halftime, completely against the run of play. Then Liverpool dominated. Then Arsenal's goal to go back in front was completely against the run of play. Like, where do you think the game was won and lost yesterday?
It was one of them games. What it was in the balance, in it. But the thing is, Arsenal took their chances in it. That's where it is. I know it's a game of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel, you could say that's a bit of luck for Liverpool. But Van Dijk getting mixed up with Allison, that's just stupidity, bro. That's you see that
Mm.
that is just random behavior, bro. You can't really blame a man and say, oh, it's his fault. So it's Van Dijk's fault, bro. Like, why are you letting the ball bounce? You're the defender. Clear the ball, bro.
Exactly.
You you know what I'm trying to say? Like he's too hesitant, but that's a whole nother story for another day. But I think that's where the game was won and lost, bro. Defense, in it. Defense. And Van Dijk, yeah, he got caught out on more than one occasions because tactically Mikel Arteta showed him up, bro. Showed him up, bro. He had to come out and he didn't know what to do. Can't get close because he
Mm.
can't tackle. Then he wants to sit back.
Hmm.
Then he's in no man's land, bro. You know the ones that.
Exactly.
So
If
it's one of them
you could
games. You know it's
arguably
gonna be a
say,
tight game. Yeah.
it's at fault for the the goal, the second goal, and the third goal. Because I don't know what he was doing for the third goal. He just let man run into the. But he did a Harry Maguire, bro. just backed up into the box. And
He
lazy,
doesn't
stuck
tackle,
out his foot and went under Allison. You know what I mean? Been saying
doesn't
this about
engage, Jay.
Mr. Virgil or Virginia. I like
Yeah.
to call him. We've been saying about Virginia for years. About don't like to get his hair wet, socks are never dirty. He just cleans up the mess and takes all the praise. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what it was, Jay? That's what he does. He sits in the
Mm.
background, send out his little minions, and then he's there. The Rolls Royce, as they'll say, bro. Bro, that Rolls Royce got
Exactly.
a Ford engine, bro. I'm telling you, it just looks Rolls Royce, bro. When you go under the boot, bro, there's nothing under there. There's no substance. But I like the way he man up. He took responsibility because I agree with him. That's where the game was won and lost, bro. It was on him. It's defense. He didn't turn up, bro. Literally, quite
I,
literally, he
I
didn't
agree,
turn up.
man. I agree,
Overall,
man.
though, personally, I think Arsenal were the better team. Jay, not to cut you though, but I think Arsenal had the better chances, bro. You know what I mean? So overall, Arsenal deserved to win the game, bro. You know, one of them ones.
Yeah,
Just
100%. You know what? To me, the game just was basically the FA Cup game, but Arsenal took their chances. I think that's how I see it. Like Arsenal were the better team, and it seemed like they were up. I don't know if Arsenal were up for it, but Liverpool, for me, it felt like Liverpool just didn't show up. Like they didn't come out the game with that urgency I thought they were going to come out with. Like that was a
big
game that if
ballers,
you'd
man.
won, you were
Yo,
8 points clear.
trust. You see what I'm saying?
You know what
They
I'm
need
saying?
Salah, bro. That's when you miss these big game players, bro.
Hmm.
Step up to the occasion. Them man, the atmosphere was too much for them, bro. I have to give credit to Arsenal on that as well, bro. They was up for it. The fans was up for it. The players was up for it. I can't lie. They created an atmosphere there that I respect it still. You get me? I respect how they handled
Yeah.
the occasion, Drake. Like the Liverpool players missing. Man missing. What's that man's name?
And
Gravin, what? I don't even know what he is, bro. He's in a grave right
grabbing
now,
but
bro.
she's crap, fam.
He's in a grave.
He's
He,
in
what
that
is
game.
he doing?
Not
I'm telling you,
hey,
bro.
you know what? Yeah, um, I, it just seemed like, and you know what I said last week about Darwin Núñez, and he gets away with it because Liverpool winning. He had an opportunity. I think he rasped it. He didn't even blaze it. He rasped it against the side netting when he could have just squared it to Jota, and Jota was fuming. This was at 2-1 to Arsenal. I was like, boom. I said to my mate, this guy's gonna cost Liverpool the league, Darwin Núñez is going to cost Liverpool the league, bro.
Yeah.
He plays football. If Cocaine was a footballer, you just show him Darwin Núñez. He's so erratic, bro.
Nah,
There's no composure with his football.
mm,
The Chelsea game, the moment he got the ball, shoot on sight policy. That ain't gonna run. Like it's the fine margins, and I think he's gonna cost Liverpool the league, bro. Because you see a more composed head there, it's 2-2, game on again. He just right. I don't know about Darwin Núñez, mate. I ain't gonna lie.
I hear you.
If I'm
I
a
hear you, bro. But it was more than just Nunes. I can't lie, bro. They had more problems than Nunes, Jay. They was trying to play through McAllister, and he's their holding midfielder. So when he loses the ball, it is peak, bro. And
I
Arteta
know.
just caged him in. Man, that Georgie in there just he just caged him in all the time. So
What a
when they pressed
performance by Jorginho.
him, see what I tell man about
What a
Georgie.
performance by Jorginho.
Georgie's a baller, fam. Baller,
Chelsea
underrated.
ran him out of Stamford Bridge. The Chelsea fans ran him out of
Nah,
Stamford Bridge.
let's not talk about that club right now,
I
please,
don't
mate.
worry, we're gonna get to that in a minute. Don't
Let's
worry.
leave them
The
for later,
Chelsea,
mate.
you're gonna have pure time tonight, bro. Don't worry,
Shit,
Chelsea. We got you
I am
tonight.
telling you, bro. Mikel Arteta, big
But
up
yeah,
yourself, man. Big up yourself for that win, man. I know, like Dre, just to touch on the point, people are saying they're over celebrated. That's what you do. You put the dagger in, you twist it, bro. Come on, you
you
ruffle
know what?
feathers,
Yeah,
man.
you
Yeah,
know what? You see, if you like, there's ways to sell. Like Arsenal are notorious for this now, so I'm not over. I'm not going to be overcritical of it. They're notorious for over celebrating. Look how they celebrated the Community Shield. They've gone on like they won the World Cup. Like, look how they celebrate when they win big games at the Emirates. They go a bit overboard. To me, I thought even this was a bit of like my Odegaard taking a camera from the cameraman and taking a photo. Brother, you didn't win no trophy. You won 3 points. Like, if my United players did that after winning the game, I'll be a bit like, what are you doing? Like, I would have more expected like a, come on, lads, you're G'ing up the crowd, like siege mentality. Bro, you're celebrating like you just won a trophy. Like, to me, that's just Arsenal. I'm not even going to criticize them too much about that, but that's just Arsenal.
Let me play devil's advocate, yeah? You see when Klopp, wins a game, you see what he does to the cup?
But
beats his chest.
For me,
1, 2, 3.
G's them up. That's what I would expect.
Maybe that's their way, though, isn't it, Jay? Maybe that's their way,
galvanizing. But
I love to see it though. With me, that's what I mean. Maybe that's their way, bro. Cool. That's their way of, like, you know what I mean?
That's not me. That's not me. I want to, bro. So just imagine how they were celebrating in the changing rooms. Like, it's a big win. They needed that after what happened just before Christmas and after that. You needed that. That's a big win.
That's a
that
big
can
win,
set you
man.
up for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? So, but the margin for error now is so slim. What's there? 16 games left. Arsenal can't afford to lose more than 2 games, if that. If you're going to win the league now, you've got to win at least probably 12 or 13 of those 16 games. You know, because you're going up against City. You know, City can go on a run, and Liverpool can go on a run. The margin for error is slim. They've got but they're in a great position. To me, I'd rather be chasing than be chased. We saw how they were last season when you're being chased. They capitulated. This season, you've just got to keep the pressure on City and Liverpool. That's what you've got to do. Keep them honest.
Do you know what? Yeah. I think Arsenal are in a good position, man. I said this before. I say it again anyway. They're in a good position, bro. They're still in it. There's a lot of teams still in it. Even Totty can sneak in it. There's a lot of games to go, you know, Jay. A lot of games, points-wise, I'm talking about. There's a lot of games to go, bro. Liverpool going to lose again.
I want you to clarify
going to lose again.
That statement there. Sneak into what?
Points-wise, bro. I'm not saying
to win the league.
They're going to win the league as a team. They're good enough. I'm not saying that, but the points that they're on, they're still capable of clawing back. You know what I'm saying? Points to get into a position to challenge. Dre, teams are going to draw. Yeah.
But who's most likely to be consistent? It's those 3 teams: City, Liverpool, Arsenal. Those are the teams that can go mad. Those 10-game winning runs. Tottenham are never doing that. Tottenham are out of it. I'm not even including it. And Villa are out of it too. It's them 3.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
But big win, huge win for Arsenal. He needed that. Oh boy, you see, I would have personally drove Wavy to this podcast tonight if Arsenal had lost. Trust me. But in terms of where we're looking at now, in terms of the title race, who do you think now are the favourites?
Still City for me, because obviously they're the champs, innit? Still City, but now I would say definitely Arsenal's obviously solidified their challenge, bro. They beat one of the challengers, so you know what I mean? They're definitely one of the challengers, but I still say City for me, the favourites. Still, can't lie.
Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, you can't bet against a team that's won it 3 in a row. So, and they've just got Haaland back, De Bruyne back. Is 1-1 at the moment between Brentford and Manchester City. Second half is starting very shortly. But in terms of Liverpool now, where do you think that leaves them?
It's nothing, man. Brush yourself off. That's only their 2nd defeat of the season, you know. It's not that bad when you put things in perspective. You know what I'm saying? They can still, you know, brush themselves off and go on another run, bro. That's what I expect them to do anyway. But I would say like they're gonna get caught out in games, bro. Especially when there's injuries, like he can't use the Bosler and Endo. He likes to rotate. He likes to keep them fresh because what he demands from them is a lot, bro. So injuries
I
wise, yeah, their squad's tested at the moment. You know what I mean? So
I
they could
think
be, you
because
know what I mean?
Europe's back, European football's back next week. Champions League, Europa League. Um, I think as we get into the March, April, that it's who uses their squad the best. I think will probably end up winning the league, you know. And Liverpool's squad, on quality wise, is pretty thin. You know what I'm saying? I know they got the firepower up front, but once you go past that, the midfield, nah. And defensively, if Konate gets injured, I know you got blitzed by Martinelli yesterday. It's a bit unfortunate, but hey, it can happen. But if one of their defenders
Mm,
gets injured, Van Dijk or Konate is curtains. But as I said, Liverpool still top. It's still in their hands, isn't it? So
mm.
we'll see how it goes. But it's good to have three genuine title contenders for once, and not have City running away with it. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But one quick question before move on to Chelsea. Do you think it's going to be the games against games between the three title contenders that will decide who wins the league?
Yeah, definitely. Also, not just them, top four challenges as well, and European place as well, because Brighton's down there. They're tricky opposition. United's there on a day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but definitely the main games are gonna be against each other, innit? Like Arsenal, City,
Mm,
Liverpool. You know the ones there. Them games are gonna decide points. That's gonna obviously
yeah.
in the
So
end be. You know what I'm saying?
10th of March is Liverpool versus City. It's a Sunday, and then I think it's 2 weeks later Manchester City against Arsenal, and I think that's it in terms of yeah. So it's just those two games left. That's in March. Big games are coming up though, because especially towards the end of the season, where April United Liverpool, second last game of the season, Arsenal go to Man United. So you say points will definitely be dropped. I think it's the team that gets the most consistent between now and the end of the season. You ain't got to be playing the best football,
Trust.
but the most consistent will probably end up winning the league. But well done to Arsenal, man. Some cojones because the last few performances ain't been that great, but they've got the job done, man. Big up to them. Um, Moving on though,
Yeah, yeah.
another team in London, and wait, I think Ronaldo, you owe everyone an apology because you were on this pod a week ago, and I said Chelsea are going to get slapped against Liverpool, and they'll probably lose against Wolves at the weekend as well. One man said Chelsea will go to Anfield and win, and they'll probably beat them in the Carabao Cup final. And I think he said they'll win at the weekend as well. Chelsea, since we've last recorded, have gone to Anfield and was slapped 4-1. Then they returned home to Stamford Bridge on a Sunday and let Wolves give them a four-piece. Ronaldo, the floor is yours. Talk to me about Chelsea and boy,
Oh
what is going wrong at Stamford Bridge?
boy,
Because it looked like it was turning around, but
where do I start?
hey,
Yeah, it was looking like let's start on the positives, innit? It was looking good. That's what I
what
was saying,
positives?
Dre. I was speaking to a few Chelsea fans today. It was they won like a few games in a row. They won 6-1 in the cup, in the League Cup to get to the final. You know what I mean? That the fans was singing. You know what I'm saying? The stadium was had a bit of energy. The shed end was, you know what I mean? Was standing up firm. Like, come on, they was behind Poch for a minute. Going into that Liverpool game, they won like 2, 3 games in a row in the Prem, if I remember correctly. Maybe yeah, 2, 3, yeah, on the bounce. So things was on a positive, including the cup game. I think yeah, they was on a little run. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking maybe turn the form, because at some point Chelsea need to perform against one of these big teams. Well, they did it against City. To be fair to them, 4-4. But you know what I mean? That ain't enough. Arsenal draw as well. They need to perform against one of these big teams, Jay, because it gives them confidence. Because the players that they have, they should be competing at the top of the Prem. Come on, man. You know what I'm trying to say? For the money they've spent,
Mm.
for the investment, they shouldn't be having like 10th battle with Wolves. So- Sorry, man. The battle for 10th spot with the 10th spot derby.
Oh.
This is the second season in a row, by the way. Chelsea's been playing the 10th spot derbies, and that's what I'm saying. But that's disgraceful, bro. For a club the size of Chelsea, bro. Come on, man. That's disgraceful, bro. They shouldn't be there to begin with. Like they lost the game, now they're in 11th. They're in the bottom half of the table, Jay. Chelsea. Come on, bro. We're in February. Like, come on, man. That's embarrassing, bro. Like, but yeah, so it's like it just gets from bad to worse, innit? They go Anfield, pick up a 4-piece. Now they're at home, need a reaction, and the reaction was another 4-piece. So what can you say? What can you say about Chelsea at the moment? It's just we have to stop
Hey,
blaming Poch at some point, man. Seriously, we have to start looking at the players now because this is getting ridiculous now, man. Seriously, man.
I'm not. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those where I don't think Poch is a bad manager. I don't rate him as highly as people rate him, but I don't think he's a bad manager. He's got previous of turning young squads into teams that can play football. He's done it with Southampton. He done it at Espanyol, if I'm correct, and he done it at Tottenham.
Fair
That's
enough.
3 teams.
Hey,
You
bro.
know what I mean? This is a young team.
Arguably, yeah.
This is a young team. But I constantly say on here, there's 2 things that are habits in football. Winning is a habit, and losing is a habit. The majority of those
Sadly,
players were there last season when they were losing. And you know what's the finish with Chelsea? Because they're not the club that's all in the headlines. I'm not going to say they're not a big club because they are. They're not in the headlines like a United, like a Liverpool, like an Arsenal. They can get away with playing bad week in, week out, constantly. You name me any other team that could have 2 midfielders worth that cost over 200, well, in total, £240 million. Stink up the place every week and get away with it. You name me any club that could do that and get away with it. Exactly. They know every week. No one's going to say nothing to them. They can play bad. They're going to play next week. They're going to get their pay packet. They're good. You know what? It gives me, it's reminiscent of the beginning of the cycle that United are in, where they know these players know they can play bad. They're going to be there next season.
mm,
Watch. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? We'll just play bad. We'll get you sacked. You see what happened to the last manager. That's what that man will probably did. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm not. To me, I always say if you're old enough, you're good enough. I'm not buying this young player crap that Chelsea fans are telling me these players are young. Bro, I've seen young teams. I've seen a young Ajax team go to a Champions League semi-final. I've seen a young Ajax team when I was little win a Champions League. Bollocks to all of that. To me, these are players that don't really care about the club. Just care about getting paid. Simple. That's all I see with Chelsea. These are players that don't care about the heart and soul of the club. They just care about getting paid and going home. Because how you consider yourself and let Matthias, what's his name? What's his Cunha? I don't know his first name, but Cunha come into your stadium, Wolves, you know, and slap 4 past you. Nah, never. Never. And to me, it just slaps of just players that just, I don't even think they even know what they're doing. I don't even, they just don't care. You can tell they don't care. These are players that they're just there for the pay packet. And it's sad to, well, it's not sad to see because this modern day Chelsea was built on greed, innit? So, hey, you spent a billy and you're top of page 2 of teletext. Have that, mate. You know what I mean? Ronaldo, do you think Poch is going to last to the end of the season?
Do you know what? It's hard. The only thing that can keep him at the club now is he pulls off a trophy, innit? If he's still in the final, you know, Jay, I think that's what's kept him going because he's got a worse record than Potter, bro. After 23 games, yeah, Potter's got more points than him, I think. One more point than him.
Shocking.
Bro, that shows you
But
that the
remember,
club's
about
going.
7 of those points are from Tuchel.
Nah, hey, when you put things in perspective, yeah, but still, man, come on, man. They've made signings after that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? They brought a new manager in. Surely they want a reaction, innit? They're not employing him to be in this position.
Yeah, of
So
course.
it's a tricky one. And like you said, yeah, you made a point earlier. You said he's good with young players. Bro, he's got a World Cup winner, Jay. A young player that won the World Cup, got the golden ball, I think. The young player and that, you know what I'm saying, bro? He's got Calcedo that everyone's raving about, going on about. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. He's got young players. He's got all these young defenders that good players, some of them. Some of them, I think, not good enough for Chelsea, 100% to be starting for Chelsea. But still, that's why he's there, innit? He's supposed to be good with young players. So, to be fair to him, he got to a final. So, you have to give the man his credit. See what I'm saying? Where credit's due. So, I think that's the decider right there, Jay. If they lose in that final badly, like horribly, you know what I'm saying? When I say like a 4-piece type of thing, a 5-piece thing in the final, you see what I'm trying to say, Jay? That's disgusting. So he would definitely get sacked, bro. 100%. Worse if results don't pick up in the Prem. Come on, man. As bad as it is, this is Chelsea, Jay. They've spent, bro. But then again, it comes with these compensation packages, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're still paying
Yeah.
off Potter. They're still paying off Potter,
I
bro.
think they're probably still paying off Tuchel.
There you
Wait,
go, bro. How many managers they gonna have on the payroll? Like, come
exactly.
on.
Apparently, if the reports are they get rid of Poch, they have to pay out the compensation. It would take them over FFP, so they're a bit wary about that. That's all crazy in itself.
See what
But
I'm
I've got
saying?
to say this: like, you can't get a tune out of some of the best talent that a lot of the top clubs wanted. It says a lot about you as a manager.
See what I'm saying, bro.
You can't get a tune. Well, at some point, Raheem Sterling was playing well. Now it's like he's gone back into his shell. Moises Caicedo is a player everyone wanted.
Yep. Raving about the whole Premier
He,
League.
bro, Scott McTominay's had a better season than Moises Caicedo, and that's not even a joke.
Bro,
That's
I'm taking
fact.
Kobe Mano over Calcedo right now, bro.
Every day of the week right now.
So I'm
Every day of the
saying,
week
bro.
right now. That's not even a joke.
Just straight up, bro.
Enzo Fernandez was one of the most highly rated players in prospects in the world. Everyone wanted him. £105 million, just over a year ago. You tell me what he's done in a year in English football.
Missing poster.
That's your midfield against bloody Wolves getting overrun. That's £240 million worth of player there, you know.
That's what I'm saying, Jay. He's got the quality. They're young. So show your talents, man.
Conor Gallagher, who ain't good enough for Chelsea for keeping real. You've tried to sell him all January, ain't sold him, but he's starting for you in your first game after the window. Crazy. Defensively, I don't know what it is. I don't even know who these players are. Gusto, where was he last week against Liverpool? It's like, I don't know. I don't know with Chelsea. Sometimes I wonder if this man is actually picking the players, because the way he brought back Badashilian was weird, because you had a settle back for. You had a settled team, you were winning games. So why are you bringing him back in against Liverpool? He looked horrendous. You get slapped 4-1. Then Gusto comes in. From where? From who? Like, hey, I don't know if he's being told some of these men got to get minutes, or we're going to have to pay them more money, or I don't know. But
Jay, don't find excuses for him, Jay. He's
I
picking the
don't know.
squad. He's watching them
I don't
train,
know.
innit? That's what he's doing with his team,
It's mad.
with his coaching staff. He's watching them, he's training them, and he's picking them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he said that Madueke he ain't on point against Liverpool, so he took him off. And the other day he
Fair
brought
play.
Mudryk on. I heard Mudryk lost the ball 15 times, bro. Jamie
How do you
O'Hara
do
was
that? You
having
just
a.
come on the pitch.
He
Nah,
said, "Man,
Jamie O'Hara is a piece of shit. You see him? He said 70. I see it on the
bro,
app.
man
He
said
said
man ain't
70,
worth £7, bro."
£7. That's rude.
I'm saying that, but some of the stuff that he's saying was true, Jay. Like seriously, I know it was a rot, but come on, man. Some of the stuff that
So,
he was saying was what I was thinking. I was like, rot.
someone from Chelsea said that someone inside Chelsea said to the Athletic that the majority of these players are not even first team ready players. They're under 21 players.
Facts.
But Chelsea, for somehow, are trying to run this youth movement. And he said if they continue to do this, they're going to end up in big trouble, because every season, Premier League teams are improving. These players are not improving at a rate that other teams are. So they could end up being just mid-table fodder or even lower. I ain't going to lie, some of these players are under 21
Heads are
players.
gonna roll, Jay. Heads are gonna roll, Jay. Come on,
Oh,
man. This is
100%.
big Chelsea talk about. Heads are gonna roll. Heads are gonna roll. They're gonna have to offload players, do what they have to do because they're not, you know what I'm saying, performing well enough. Maybe Poch can turn things around, get into Europe. Who knows if he wins the trophy? But if things don't turn out they want it to do, they're gonna start offloading players, bro, and bringing in the right players and the right managers because I think the Poch the problem, bro. Personally, that's what I think. He's the problem because these men are not rubbish. They can't just become rubbish overnight, bro. You know what I'm saying? The core
That's
of the
true.
team ain't rubbish. They might have one and two that's not good enough. It's just like United, just like Tottenham. Every team's got one and two players that's you wouldn't say you'd rather another player or two. But they should be good enough to at least, Drake, at least be in the top 10. Come on, man. I'm saying? Come on, man.
I
Come on,
I
man.
can't lie. To me, I always say at this point of the season, I should know the team's identity. I don't know Chelsea's identity. They've been saying all season we ain't got a striker. Cool. Your striker's back now. Nothing. Like
Oh my gosh.
I think
Who'd you
I
blame
think
for that?
love
Poch or the club? Because some fans will get techie and say, oh, it's not Poch's signing, it's the club signing, this and that.
Poch ain't in charge of none of the signings, so you can't even say it's Poch signing. It's not in charge of none of the signings at all. You can tell. Like
But
you can tell.
bro, this is why there's
But I will
managers
say
like
I
the
think
Zerbi. That's in high. Look what he's done with João Pedro. Man said, I don't know this guy. He just turned up at training. Club signed him. It's my job to get this out
exactly.
of him. That's Poch, bro. He has to get the best out of these
Like
men. That's his job.
to
Yeah.
me, if you knew you were coming into the season without Nkunku to start with, but you had Nicholas Jackson, you thought you needed more. I could understand you going to the board, I need a striker. But that should have been, you should have known that when you took the job in bloody, when was
Trust.
it? June. That Chelsea team, I could name 3 or 4 players from that individually that I would say, you know what, I'll take him at Man United right now. I would love an Enzo Fernandez in our midfield. I'd love a Moises Caicedo in my midfield. I would love a Cole Palmer. Bro, I would even take Raheem Sterling. You know what I'm saying?
Straight. Now, facts straight. All right.
I would take them. Like, even their young defenders, Bradashili's highly rated before he comes to Chelsea. You know, United were looking at him. He can't be that bad. What's his name? Disasi, whatever his name is.
Disasi, yeah.
Can't be that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Chilwell was playing. I think
majority of it. I've got to go. Who?
England player, England international, was playing as well. Chilwell. No one talks about him.
He had a shocker against Liverpool. He probably had a shock yesterday. I didn't even watch it, but he's crap. He's crap. I never really rated him, but still, he's a top player. He's a Premier League player. Can't be playing that bad. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? True.
I think 85% of it is on Poch.
Definitely.
100%, 85% is on Poch. At the end of the day, it's your job to make it work. Even if you ain't got a striker, you should have been like, bro, you could have slapped Raheem Sterling up top. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, you've got to figure it out until you get your players back. I don't want to criticize, bro. Ten Hag does that. He's been doing that. You know what I'm saying? When Martial was out last season, he had to figure it out. That's what you paid the big bucks to do.
So
you know what I'm saying? You're 11th. You're on the first page of Teletext, bro.
Wolves is above Chelsea, bro. Put things into context.
Bro, let me just look at the league table right now.
They won the battle for 10th, Jay, and they knocked Chelsea off.
This is how bad it is, yeah?
Yeah.
Brighton, I saw, bro, Brighton have only won like 4 games out of their last 15 in the league, you know?
Oof.
It's something mad like that. They've had a lot of draws. They're 4 points ahead of Chelsea. Crazy. Newcastle have won out their last 11.
Oof, yeah.
2 points ahead of Chelsea.
Still ahead of Chelsea.
Still ahead of Chelsea.
Crazy.
Wolves, who were in the bottom 3 at one point, ahead of Chelsea. Criminal.
And
Billy
one
Spinner,
sec, Jay. People would say Wolves still in a relegation battle, so technically Chelsea might be in a relegation battle, bro. Because some people will say Wolves are still in it, and if they're above Chelsea, boy, they've done the double over Chelsea. Just for the record, they beat them home and away. You know they beat
Chelsea
home and
away.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if they're in a relegation battle,
you know Chelsea's next game. They go to the Etihad, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Saturday.
my gosh. When's the cup final? Second game after that?
Not this Saturday.
Third game.
No, it's not this. No, it's not. It's in 2 weeks. But they go to Palace next Monday.
Yeah, that's
if they can't beat Crystal Palace.
They should bounce back.
If they can't beat
Palace.
Whoever loses that game have to get sacked. 100%.
Nah, they'll beat Palace. Palace is in the mud.
That's El Sacco.
They're in the mud.
That's El Sacco.
They're in the mud, Jay. They can't. If Palace beat Chelsea, bro, come on. In the state they're in now, no Eze, no Elise. Come on, man. No chance.
You know what? Roy Hodgson, I praised him a year ago. Kept them up. They were playing ball, but he's got to go, bro. He's risking. He's doing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer type management with Elise and that. How are you losing 3-0 and you're bringing on your best player to do what? Man lasted 10 minutes and pulled his hammy. Shocking.
Oh my gosh,
Roy Hodgson,
sorry to interrupt. Foden hat-trick, bro. Flipping no. Crazy. Sorry for the interruption.
Beautiful. He's in my fantasy team. Big up Foden anyway.
I know, man. I might just be knocked off top spot, you know. I just clocked. Let me oh, Shabba, yeah. It's got Foden. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, Haaland assist though. Um, yeah, boy, Chelsea. So they got Palace next week. I think it's Liverpool, City after that. Liverpool in the cup final, and then it's I'll just check. Then after that, away to Brentford, at home to Newcastle, away to Arsenal. And then after that, a couple of weeks later, it's United away. No, United at home. Sheffield United away. That's going to be a big one. That could be a relegation 6-pointer, isn't it?
Nah, you know what? Chelsea just have to take it a game at a time. If they start looking too far ahead, Jay, it might be one of them seasons where they're in a relegation battle. I'm not even joking. That's where I see Chelsea now, like because Chelsea's the type of team, yeah. I don't know what to expect, bro. When I watch them, you know what I mean? It's like they just pass the ball around, bro. It's no cutting edge, bro. They ain't got no ballers in there. Like I see Calcedo doing howlers. People say I pick on him, bro. But if you watch the game, yeah, as a neutral, bro, he keeps giving the ball away. He keeps doing silly
I
stuff, bro.
know. You see
He
these
keeps
man.
doing silly stuff, bro.
I keep saying about these players that play for lesser clubs. Yeah, don't stop watching match of the day. These little 15-minute highlights, and just because they highlight a player, it makes them look good. When they do little dead analysis after the little 15-minute game. Oh, look at Casado. He covered this amount of yards. He got this amount of tackles.
Yeah,
15 minutes of a 90-minute game. You watch these guys properly. Maybe they're not as good as we think they are. You know what I'm saying?
joke
I
team.
think Casado's a good player. What I saw at Brighton was a good player. But
Nah,
pressure's bright.
not
The
for me,
pressure's a
man.
lot. See, when you play for them lesser clubs, it's all right. But you see, once you get a bit of money, because remember,
Yeah.
he's got 15 brothers and sisters to feed in El Padel or
You
something.
see, you see. Go on.
He's fed his
That's
family.
mad. Yeah,
He's under no pressure. Bro, he ain't going to get dropped. So there you go, man.
no, I hear
Yeah, I
you
mean,
still. I hear
it's
you.
simple. It's sad. Well, it's not sad. I have no sympathy for Chelsea. Because £1 billion spent, you should be top of the league.
100%.
You should literally be top of the league.
If not, you
You
should
know
at
what I mean?
least be within 3 points, 2 points. You should be challenging.
Of course, you should be in the
100%.
Champions League. You
You
should be
see,
the favourites for the FA Cup, and you should be top of the league.
see their recruitment though, Dre. Yeah, their recruitment's poor, bro. See, like a lot of people are gonna say Calcedo, and these men are not pedigree, Dre. See, when they play, yeah, I could tell. Like, you see certain players, yeah, they're pedigree footballers. People can say they're
Mm.
rubbish, yeah, but you see their pass completion rate, their ball retention. There's little things that they'll do even on a bad day. You know what I'm trying to say, Dre? They're solid players,
Mm.
bro. They're tidy. Calcedo ain't tidy, bro. I see man get the ball and try to do a first time pass and he buckles and falls over and that, bro. His technique is poor, fam. Levels, like people say I criticize him, but I'm being real. Man, Tekers is poor, like it's so rubbish, yeah. For the money that they pay for him and that. That's why Chelsea is struggling, yeah. They overpaid for these players, yeah. That's just average players, bro. Mudrick and that. Them man ain't gonna do nothing, bruv. Like these men are average players. Did you see the chance against Liverpool? The technique is not there, fam. At
Shocking.
least hit the
Like,
ball where you know, like
these are
it's a bit
players.
techers.
These are
No tech.
players that should be out on loan. Like legit. These players should be out on loan.
See what I'm
You know what
saying?
I'm
So
saying?
Chelsea's gonna struggle, bro. Nkunku and that he can't do it on his own. Palmer he can't do it on his own. He needs to get all these men together and have a run of games, bro. Do you get me?
Of course.
And then maybe he can try a thing. But just to
And
sum it up, I think the finals what matters in it. Take it a game at a time, Chelsea fans. Don't look too far ahead. This is when it gets hostile and toxic again, like it did with Potter. When you're going to watch your team at the bridge, yeah, and you're already making up
well,
songs for your manager. That sort
I
of
know.
toxic. You know what I'm trying to
Well,
say?
they've
Death
got an FA
threats
Cup
and that.
replay on Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah. Oh
Aston
yeah,
Villa.
that's a big game. That's a big game. See, that can galvanize the fans. If
It's
they
away from
win there,
home.
yeah, I know, but if they win there at Villa, yeah, that can galvanize them. 100%. You know what I mean? Beating one of the teams in the top four, it's good for him. Poch. Just don't lose horribly. Do not lose bad. Show, you know what I'm trying to say? Show heart. That's what the fans want to see, innit? Put in a
Of
performance, bro.
course. I think, yeah, just to sum this up, I think it's a bit like United in a way where, remember what I said, it's going to get worse before it gets better. It might be that you might have to take a hit this season. It might look on paper worse than Potter, but in the long run, it could be what's needed for Chelsea. But I don't see the signs of life. I don't. I can't. There's no plus with Chelsea this season because we criticised Potter last season because he ain't the guy to do the job. You got the guy to do the job. You know what I'm saying? The guy that was close to getting the United job before Ten Hag. Fresh from managing Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you sack it, Poch, who you getting in? Unless it's Jose. That's the only man I can see taking Chelsea now because a top manager ain't taking that job.
You
I
said,
find it very. Why I say that is because didn't Luis Enrique turn down the Chelsea job?
yeah, he did actually. Yeah, did still.
What was the reason why he turned down the job?
He ruled
Nagelsmann
himself
turned
out.
down the Chelsea job.
Yeah, he ruled himself out. Say, yeah.
Exactly. So something's going on there where top managers ain't taking that job. Poch probably just wants to be back in London, innit?
Hmm.
You know
You
what I'm
saying,
saying?
Jay, secretly it's becoming a graveyard day, you know? Seriously, like,
It's
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 becoming a
it's giving off
graveyard.
Man
So,
United vibes. It's giving off Man United vibes. It's a club
pe-
that was built off success and winning,
hmm,
but you had players that like you had the heart and soul of your team. The spine was Czech, Terry, Lampard, Drogba that bled blue. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
You've now removed winning, and you that club ain't got no soul. It's just a bunch of players just brought. All right, manager, do your job. When you ain't got no soul, you see it now.
true.
These men do not care, and you can see it on the pitch. They don't care. You've got a Conor Gallagher, but he's not on the level of a John Terry or a Lampard. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm,
And you're not. It's difficult. It's going to be very difficult for Chelsea unless you blood through some proper Chelsea guys. But when your club's not built on like history like Man United, not even to be rude to Chelsea, Chelsea's history really is in the last 20 years, isn't it?
hmm,
Like, if this was United, for example, our DNA is built on blooding through young players.
hmm. That's what I'm
You get a
saying.
chance. Like, you're told that from the youth team. We've got a catalogue of players that have come through the youth team, become
Hmm.
legends at the club. Go through Chelsea's lineage of youth team players. Who's a legend? John Terry.
Nah, I hear you still.
Legit. You know what I'm saying?
Arguably, they'll
It's like
say
young.
Mason Mount, Reese, and them, man, but we know legendary status. The-
Exactly.
at Chelsea, it's
Exactly.
different. I keep telling their bar is
Yeah,
different at Chelsea.
yeah, exactly.
Legendary status. But yeah, yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? When it's not built on values, like there's no soul at that club. It's
There's
just
no pedigree there,
you're
man.
here to
That's what
win.
I called it.
Exactly.
No pedigree, bro.
So, and youth team players know when you play for Chelsea, bro. It's just a farm system. We're here. We're just here to get sold. It's just a matter of time, bro. You're all starting and giving the captain's armband to Conor Gallagher, and you're actively trying to sell him. What sign does that tell you to other players in the club? Listen, Chelsea is we've seen this with Manchester United, the rot
Scary
at the
hours.
start
I
and
hate.
it's sitting.
Yeah.
This is bad for Chelsea because we've never been this bad. Even under Oli, we can say it was bad under Moyes, Van Gaal, Jose. Bro, I don't remember us being
Because we
top of
got history.
teletext page 2.
I know, Jay. We got history. That's
We've
the
never been
difference. We're a massive
exactly.
club. The pressure at United, they players will never get away with this. Are you mad? Spent 1 billion and we're in no way. Manchester United, Jay, come on, man.
Bro,
I'm yet
if
to
we
see
spent
that
a
day.
billy, if we spent a billy and we were 11th, that manager there could not walk the streets of Manchester.
See what I'm trying to say? It sounds bad. We're not promoting violence, nothing, but it's just facts. It's football facts. But see the thing about Chelsea, I know Chelsea fans, they're upset in it because in the beginning of this roller coaster, yeah, they were happy in it. Bowley came in, splashing the cash. They're like, yeah, it's just another Roman. Yeah, people thought he was in the mud. Da, 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 da. But now the roller coaster take a dip, like, shoof, bro. It just went down in some tunnels, like dark days on the Potter, bro. Dark days. When I said it was hostile at the bridge, bro, and them days are sneaking back. Right now, yeah, that rope that Poch is holding on to is that cup final, Jay. If he can get over the line, honestly, Jay, I think they'll go with him again. I think they'll go with him again
I'm not.
because financially it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? To stick with Poch, yeah.
I
But
think
yeah,
something quick. I think he'll be there next season.
that's what I'm saying. He's in the cup final, bro.
But
We know what finals are like. It can go either
if
way,
they
bro.
hold a beating, in the final,
That could be the
hey,
end of him. They
you have to
move him
listen
on.
to the noise. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%.
Have
They
to,
will.
Carl. That's embarrassing. And I get it from these owners. They're PR people, innit? They're definitely PR people. All right, cool. Before we switch to Manchester United, we've been joined by our resident Arsenal correspondent. I'm expecting
Is
him
it?
to be a bit smug after the win yesterday. I do have some questions to ask him about the process now, where he's at. Ladies and gentlemen, Wavy Davy is here. Good evening, sir.
Woo, 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 woo. Sorry. That was just the fans and that. sorry, guys. Couple of fans out on the street. What's happening, guys? Evening.
Evening. Wave.
How's everyone? All right? Good.
Yeah, man. We're here, man. Yeah,
Ah,
bro.
Wavy, how you feeling today? You all right?
Do you know what? It's so funny that we're gonna have this conversation because I'm not. Bruv, I'll be honest with you. And like even my cousin, when I was watching the game yesterday, third goal winning, he's like, "What? You're not gonna get up and celebrate on that?" I'm not getting too ahead of myself because I know where I was not too long ago. You guys were there with me.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, Creek Street weren't nice, and I don't want to go back there. So I'm managing my expectations right now. But I'm happy to answer your questions. But I'm not going to go on about any. I'm not going to gloat. Yeah, I think we played well. I think we nullified them, and do you know what? I'm just proud of the fact that we don't go into games against the top six no more, and we get smashed, and like I have to hide for a couple of days on social media. So at least now I can, just hold my head high and just act normal. But I am. Do you know what? To be honest. I saw 1-0 Brentford. If that game went according to plan, you might have had a different energy from me. But right now, I'm very realistic about where we are.
But you still 1-0 Brentford. Is that the last time you saw it? The score?
That's the last. No, it's 3-1 now, mate. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I saw
Was it
1-0
up?
Brentford, and at
Okay.
that point, I might have come in. I might have come in a bit more gassed. But where we
Okay.
are right now, I'm remaining humble again. My humility has resumed.
Okay. So how
Wavy,
do you feel about the performance, Wavy, man? Sorry, Jay. How you feel, man?
Performance. I
Come
think
on.
I'm gonna highlight a few players that I think stuck out for me because I know everyone's talking about the Jorginhos of this world. And who else? Who else was getting mad praise? Well, he was getting kind of hot or cold praise. Havertz. I think Kyria, when he came on, gave us a solid back four that we didn't have in the first half, and I think it made us a lot more difficult to kind of attack against. I think whilst Odegaard didn't do great things in the game, I think he was very influential. And I think Martinelli's in for special praise as well. If I'm being honest, I think Martinelli deserves special praise. And Ben White, sorry, my guy Benny Blanco. Come on, we know what he's on. Benny Blanco, yeah, yesterday I liked what he was on. But I think what I would say is funny. I'm going to kind of contradict myself because what I would say, I think it was a great team performance. That's what I would say. There was no one outstanding player for me personally. Like I said, I know people have been mentioning Jorginho, who I think was really good. Havertz was also good. But I think that the way that the team played as a unit is what I was most impressed with. And I was, and I don't know if he was forced to make them, but I was impressed with the substitution that Arteta made. So there's Zinchenko coming off for Kyriar. I think worked for us. Again, Kyriar played through the ball for the goal that Martinelli scored. And I guess the one thing I will say, the one little negative, and maybe not a negative, but being realistic, all of our goals kind of weren't clear goals. I mean, the Saka one was the clearest, but still, it was a shot at keeper. Keeper saved it. We scored the rebound. The second goal was a mistake, and the third goal was a deflection. I would just like us to be a bit more clinical in front of goal and ensure that we actually put these teams to the sword, because we've dominated Liverpool before. We've dominated other teams before, we just failed to score. And I think on another day, we would have failed to score again, because those mistakes, you don't get them. You don't get Van Dijk and Alisson making those mistakes every week. So, but what I must say, what Havertz done to Konate, yeah, I respect it still. Yeah, I respect it. He gave him a torrid time. So overall, good performance, but nothing to get carried away about right now.
Okay. Wavy.
Go on.
Do you think it was more Liverpool play bad?
Yeah.
More than Arsenal play good, or vice versa?
Sometimes you can never tell. It's a question that always comes up in some conversations, but you can never actually put your finger on it totally. I think they didn't look the most threatening. I didn't feel very threatened by them, but they still managed to get a goal. They still. Whilst I know this talk about they didn't have a shot on target, etc., but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a football game, and it works in both ways, isn't it? It's like, is one manager nullifying the other manager, or is one team just playing poor today? Like, we can look at it from so many different angles. I wouldn't say it was our best performance. A lot of people were saying that first half performance was tremendous. For me, what would have put the icing on the cake for that is if we got more goals, and that's the only thing. Again, not a criticism, but it's just the area where I think we're lacking. And in other games, when teams are playing against big teams suits us, because teams are going to come out and play against us, and Arsenal want to go and play football, right? What the problem is for us is when we're trying to unlock a team who is not coming out and playing. That's what our problem is, because we saw it last week when we played. I can't remember, who did we play the previous week? But that's it, and we scored the goals pretty late in the game. Yeah, we scored the goals pretty late in the game. So I'm just, like I said, for me, just having an air of realism about things. And my honest thing is that, and this is probably a bigger conversation, is that I had to go away and just have a bit of time for myself to rationalize where we are along this project, innit? And I think Ronaldo was saying it to both of you were saying it to me actually about 3 weeks ago to a month ago, when I was getting my knickers in a twist about things. You man was trying to make sure I was remaining like sensible. And when emotion gets involved, obviously you can't always be so sensible. But when I took myself away from it, I realized, you know what? I don't know if I thought that at the start of the season we were going to win the league anyway. So whilst we're in the running, my realistic expectation is that next season is the year that I expect things from Arsenal, if that makes sense. Whereas right now, I still feel it kind of in a transition process. So that's why I changed my headline back to let's get processy. Hello, sir. Hello, I'm still here.
Ronaldo, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't someone say on this exact pod, they said they want either the league or the Champions League this season? They
100%.
expect to be, and anything exactly less than that is a bad season. Correct me. I don't know if that was word for word verbatim.
No. I never said that. That wasn't word for word verbatim.
Correct me.
That wasn't word for word verbatim. What I did say though, I didn't say the word expectation, and we can go back through the pods. We can go back. I did not say expectation.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I said. Do you know what? It was the week when we got knocked out of the FA Cup, and at that point, I said I don't really care about the FA Cup, because what I want is the league or the Champions League. That's what I said. Yeah.
You said it a lot earlier in the season than that.
Say again, my brother. Say again.
You said, and I quote. You said that I expect us to either win the league or the Champions League. I don't care about them other cups. It was earlier in the season. It was a lot earlier than the FA Cup defeat.
All right, cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Andre. At this point, am I not allowed to change my opinion?
Of course.
All right, cool. So yeah, touche.
Okay, change your opinion. That's fine.
Touche. Yeah. I changed my opinion. Yeah. Because it just kills the conversation, isn't it? Because otherwise we're just gonna be here talking about what date I said this and what time I said it.
Nah, so I'm not one of them people that's gonna go back. I just know you said that.
Right, cool. Well, I just know that I never said that. That's okay. But yeah, exactly. I changed my mind. That's it. Changed my mind. I'm back in the real world. I was away for a little while, but I'm back.
So do you want to apologize to us because we did try to help you out?
Absolutely not.
We did try to give you that advice.
Absolutely not.
Just to relax. It's just a little blip. You'll be back. We did say that, but
you got more.
Some people say I don't know what the process is. Some man said we don't know what the process is. What's our doing here? Hey, we just said it's a blip. Calm down, relax. Comfortably in the title race. I would say right now, I'll say now, you're in a better position now than you were a year ago.
In what sense?
Because I feel like a team like Arsenal, it's better for them to be chasing than being chased.
Okay.
I even said that a year ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you see when you've got let's go back to that 8-point lead, it's pressure. Especially when you get to the latter part of the season and you're not in Europe as well. One game a week, all that's talked about for a week is that game that's come on a Saturday, pressure. But you see, when you're chasing, you've just got to make sure you do your job.
Good shot.
Once City and Liverpool see that Arsenal ain't going away, and I don't know how the fixtures are going to play out later on down the line, but if Arsenal playing first before the other two and winning their games, pressure. Trust me, Arsenal to be chasing because no one is really out of the three. They're probably the team that no one, well, I wouldn't say no one expects, but they're the least favoured to win the league because they ain't been there in a while. City and Liverpool, they've been here. They know what to do. They can win those 15, 16 games in a row and go win the league or challenge for the league. Arsenal, it's like a joyride. I think from here on in, as long as they don't finish below third, it'll be acceptable for them not to win it this season, but at least be close enough.
100. That's what I'm saying. When I take the emotion out of things because of where we finished last season, because of the start we had to this season, obviously naturally you get a bit fly past your nest a little bit, innit? But I had to just realise that my birds were still in the nest, and I've gone back home to pick them up. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So before we move on, what we say now for Arsenal? You happy with top three or you want the league?
Like I said, I'm just remaining a humble guy.
Okay, Wavy.
It's not my expectation. That goes without saying.
Yeah. I hear that.
All right. Moving on. It's the first time since November that Manchester United have picked up 2 wins in a row in the league.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Crazy. Oh. Can't hear you, Wavy. Can you hear Wavy?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on to United now anyway.
I said congratulations.
Congrats.
What do you say?
Cool.
I said congrats.
Cool. No problem. I'm here. I'll stay in the background.
First time since November, 2 wins in a row. Manchester United win 3-0. What's your thoughts on the game yesterday? Is it a corner turn for Manchester United, or is it just one game at a time right now with us?
Yeah, bro. You just said it, bro. It's one game at a time with United. Do you know what I mean? Like, whenever you think you've turned a corner, then comes a bus, bro, and just take you out, bro. You know the ones there. Like United right now, it's the yo-yo team, innit? Like, I don't know what to expect when I watch my team now. The only time I'm confident is when we score 3 goals. Once we score 3 goals, I know, yeah, we got a chance of winning a football match. But I must say, against West Ham, I like how they played majority of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like how the team play. Look more balanced. We look better in possession. We play with purpose now. Them balls out the back here from the centre back and Luke Shaw, they're cutting lines, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're making stuff happen. It's not these nothing balls.
You
You
see
know what
what
I'm
I
saying?
was saying about Lissandro Martinez and Luke Shaw in the team. As much as I don't rate Luke Shaw, them two are the only defenders that can play a forward pass or can play passes through the lines, isn't it?
Yeah.
You see how important it is when you got a Martinez that can dribble the ball out from the back, can handle the ball under pressure, play much better. Casemiro's back, calmness in midfield, allows Mainu to go forward a bit more. We'll touch on Mainu in a second.
Yeah.
Class. You know what I'm saying? Garnacho, my guy. He's shown up. Rashford on the left, and Anthony, mate, he needs to get his papers. We need to send him back to Peru this summer. Because he's done at United. He's
Yeah.
done.
I
Send
hear
him
that.
back to Peru. He's not Brazilian, he's from Peru. And boy, Hoyland, that's a goal involvement in 8 out of his last 9 games, you know.
I love it. I
I'm
love the
watching. I'm
turnaround.
watching it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
question
I'm
marks, innit?
liking it. I'm liking it.
Even Wavy was asking about questions about little Rasmus,
Hey,
you know, little Razza. But yeah, like,
that
I
finish
like the turn of
yesterday,
form. I love
that
it.
was a confidence finish. That he
I
weren't
love it.
finishing that 2 months ago. So
That's his weak foot, you
kudos.
know. It's improving.
He's left footed, yeah?
Yeah, that's his weak foot. I like that. He's
Oh,
improving. Every time I watch him, his game's stepping
yeah.
up. I love that. It's only
Yeah,
21.
Benny McCarthy is earning his wages now. I see.
Finally, you know what I mean? I like it, Jay. I
Mm.
like the upturn. Yeah. I like when I see Rasmus, Mainu, Nacho. I just want to see Ahmad out there now. You know what I mean? Like, I like that. I like how the youth, you know,
Oh.
coming through, forcing. I like that, man. You know what I'm saying? A bit of youthfulness. You know what I'm saying, bro? Future's bright.
Big up Forson for the way he set up Manu as well. We don't really talk about it too much. And the way he set up for Manu for the goal against Wolves. Kudos, man. Kudos. Big up the United team. Good win. What do you think
Yeah.
about Martinez's injury though? It's been confirmed today. He sprained his medial ligament. He's going to be out for a couple of months. We've just got him back. It looks like we're back to Harry Maguire ball now.
No, bro.
Are you scared? Because I am.
Nah, to be fair, yeah, he shouldn't be shouldn't be Harry, but it will be Harry because he's actually the fittest one at the moment because Lindelof's coming back as well. Evans been
Damn.
ill, sick or whatever, but he needs a break out of the team. I'm not even talking about him. So unfortunately, we got an injury prone centre back, bro, which is not good. So we need to go in the market summer for a centre back, bro. 100% because we
Yeah.
can't depend on Martinez no more, Jay. I'm sorry, man. Like, it's a good player, it's quality in that, but
I wouldn't
he's
say
gonna
he's
be.
injury prone. It's just
He
bad
is,
injury.
bro.
That's an unfortunate injury. He's only had 2
Bro,
injuries. It's not like Varane. Varane's injury prone.
bro,
Martinez,
this
that's
is how it
unfortunate.
starts, though. This is how it starts, though, Jay.
It's unfortunate.
Pop down twice, 3 times in a season. This is how it starts, and I hate to say it, but you know what I'm saying? We're clutching at straws now, bro. So we need a centre back in the summer, but to deal with the here and now, that's only one player. I know he makes a big difference, but you could tactically move Luke Shaw, do what you have to do to get that, because he wants to build possession from the back. So the centre backs are vital in it, like and how they play. Yeah. So do what you have to do, but
I
control
say
the game for me.
move Luke Shaw to centre back. Move him to centre back. Put
Even though he
Gallo
can't
left back.
defend, but just to be in possession, he will do that. Ten Hag.
Yeah.
possession manager.
Yeah, and he did it.
You think
He's
that
done
way.
it before. Luke Shaw can play centre back. Like, that's not hard for him. But I'm worried now because then what's going to happen? Like,
He goes
possession
left back,
wise.
and then Rashford game
Exactly. And then
dips
who got.
again because
Oh,
there's no one
exactly.
overlapping, and then the team's unbalanced again. I hear you.
Exactly.
I hear you. But
Exactly.
Jay, we got a big game coming up, and we need a few wins. And Martin is
We have
injured
to beat
again.
Villa. Yeah. We
So
got
I'm
Villa
saying,
next. We have to win that. If we want top 4, if we beat Villa, I think we're 5 points behind them. If we
bro,
beat Villa, we're back in that mix for top 4.
see what I'm saying? Without
We are.
Martinez, Jay. Without Martinez.
Bro, you know
See what
United
I'm
play best when it's survival football, you know? It's back against the
Nah,
wall.
I hear
That's
you,
all we
bro.
seem to know, innit?
Bro, when I was just about to start thinking positive, yeah, watching the West Ham game, because I was expecting the usual stuff. Like Wolves, we started well, we played good. I like to see the players back. The team is playing with confidence. And then look at the way the game ended. So I'm thinking against West Ham, it's the same old stuff. But the way they started the game, I like that. I like that. I like when my team's in control of games, bro. When the opposition ain't touched the ball for a minute. So when they do touch it, they're tired, bro. By the time they get to attack, they're out of breath, bro. And that's what United done well against West Ham. You know what I'm saying? They kept the ball, they played, they was in control for most parts. You know what I'm saying? They took their chances. So big up to United, man.
But
Big
if it
up to
weren't for
United for that.
Dallo, for Harry Maguire, there was one when the ball went over his head.
Oh
That
gosh.
big old fridge freezer. If it was not for Dallo, it would have been a different game, bro. Because we know Onana can't save a bloody Microsoft Word document, so it's pointless.
Telling you, bro.
Dallo without Dallo on that last ditch tackle could have been a different game. But what I like is that we finished off the game.
Love
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Love that.
Garnacho is a special talent, bro. Special talent, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Trust me.
Like,
It's there now. It's ready, Jay.
that right side's his, and that left side's his. Rashford, what do you want to do? Talk to me. That's what I'll be saying.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I rate Nacho, man. That's my guy. You know already, Jay. That's my guy. But you see Ten Hag, yeah? That's his football he wants to play. See the way they won the ball of Phillips, broke, score. That's it. That's what he wants to do. That's his football there, bro. With Scotty pushing high, charging in the box, all of that. But we have to score, bro. You see, when we go in them positions, we have to score, or it's a
The
restart,
decision
a
making
corner,
is poor.
or yeah, bro. That's
It's
it.
very
Because
poor.
then we become open like a tin of beans, bro. You know what I'm trying to say, bro? Casemiro's pulling man down, and he's clever though. You know?
I know.
That's the
You know what? Yeah,
it's experience, Jay.
see,
That's what I'm saying.
he is
He's smart.
one thing. Yeah, he knows. He knows. But you see, when your body is like 3 yards slower than your brain, I'm getting that vibe from Casemiro, bro. Like, he just look like you don't have to do much to get past Casemiro. What helps him more time is that his positioning and his reading the play is excellent. But boy, I think this summer we need to look at getting someone with a bit more mobility, bro.
Jay, man, I'm telling you, it's just the
Like,
system we play. You see what I said, yeah? Man gave away a penalty straight away. But you see, if he wasn't there, Dre, man would have slapped out the net like they've been doing when he wasn't there. I'm telling you,
yeah,
bro. That's the
it's true.
difference
It's
with
true.
Casemiro. He's there, bro. See them other games, there was no one there, bro. Man's gone
I
trying to
know that's
score.
true.
Man's gone trying to score,
But
fam. Or something mad.
yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean,
true.
bro? It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. Next week Villa, and then I think it's Luton away from home.
Tricky one.
It is. Do you think, like, if we can, how many points you think we'll get out of the next 2 games? Because it's difficult. I don't want to even go further than 2 games with Manchester United.
Yeah, I hear you. Nah, that Villa game away. Yeah. Go on, Jay.
Carl, I've been saying all season about Luton, yeah. A big team's going to lose there this season, isn't it? United are the last big team out of the big six to go to Luton. It's 4:30 on a Sunday. Prime time. It's destiny, innit? United are going to lose, innit?
No way, bro.
It's
No
destiny,
way,
innit?
bro.
You can feel it.
Nah, Jay.
Big up
Nah,
Luton as well, man. Big up Luton. Listen, they're staying up instead of all season. But like I was saying, the Villa game, we had a great record at Villa up until last season. They slapped us. We've only lost once there in like 28 years or something like that. Since Alan Anderson dropped that comment about kids in that. Pause. But Sunday, we've got to turn up. We've got to win. I don't even think we can draw. I think we've got to win, fam. But we haven't won away at any of the top 9 since Ten Hag's been in charge.
That's it. Bro, you just said it. So there's no point me talking about it. Ten Hag needs to step up. Go to one of these big grounds. Bro, Villa's not even no big ground, bro. Villa just stepped up this season. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm being real. Like you said, our record there, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? The things I've seen United do at Villa Park, bro. Paul Scholes outside the box and that. Liberties, come on, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Ten Hag needs to go to one of these teams, bro. If it ain't Villa, Chelsea, City, he needs to go somewhere, bro, and just ball out, fam.
Just get a win. Yeah, just
you know what I'm trying to say, Jay? He needs to ball out. So if it could be Villa, amazing, bro. But it's a difficult one, bro. Because even at home, that game, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? It's that 3-2. Obviously, we enjoyed it, but let's be real, man.
we got Pablo. He said, first time in a long time, you people sounding optimistic and upbeat. Hey, we have to be.
Don't
we ain't
know.
got much else to be happy about, innit? You know what I mean?
Got to stay positive, man.
Of course. Big up Pablo for the chat. Big up Dehane. He said, greetings, brothers. We see you, Shabba. We see you, my guy.
Big up.
And big up Ike. He says, come on, you Gunners. Yeah, where were you last week or a month ago when you're getting beat? And come out with winning it. Anyway, big up Ike. So moving on. Before that, who would you say were the standout players? Not just yesterday, but in the last 2 games, because we played on Thursday as well. Who do you think's been the most standout players for United?
Nacho, Hoyland. I would say Kobe still. I mean, it's a 3 young Jenners, man. I mean, so it is, man. The guys that gets the goals. But if I balance it off, I would say Martinez and Luke Shaw. They make a big difference. And I don't know what's gotten into Dallo lately, but he's playing with a different sort of energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Like, his fitness levels are through the roof, bro. I like the way he's running up and down. If he just had a brain, he'd be a brilliant footballer, but you know what I'm saying, bro? Hopefully he can learn. He's still young, innit? Because for some reason, they ain't letting him go.
You know what, You know what's funny, Someone said to me yesterday, and he asked me a question. He's like, who do you think is better, Dallo or Zinchenko? And bro, I had to sit back and think. I was like, I can't answer that question, you know.
Zinchenko's better than him. Zinchenko's better.
It's not because they're both good.
Yeah.
It's not because they're both good. They're both crap.
Yeah.
Hey, Wavy, you there?
I'm here, bro.
Zinchenko's he's a better footballer. Come on, man. We gotta be real.
Who's a better footballer, Zinchenko or Dallo?
Zinchenko, man. Come on, man. Jay. He's a better footballer.
Jay, I know you like these little viral moments.
I'm asking a general question. This is for research purposes, mate.
Yeah.
Definitely Zinchenko. But saying that,
agree.
obviously,
Okay, fair enough.
this is the thing sometimes, and I must admit, like, you lot are a bit more broader in your view sometimes, but I don't sit down and watch other teams and study other players like that. Only when my team's playing against them. I must be honest. So
See,
I'll be saying it from a biased perspective if I answered anyway, if I'm being honest.
yeah. Nah, I
know
hear
that-
that.
Fair enough.
Out the clip, but just being real.
Yeah. To be fair though,
Nah.
Jay, yeah, the last 2-3 games, that game against them farmer guys up in Welsh land, you know them guys that we played. From that game, yeah, Dallow's been moving in midfield still. So I gotta give him credit. Like he's starting to move in midfield. Like Ten Hag's starting to, address the problems. If I would say, he should have been doing that ages ago. But we're gonna be seeing a bit more Dallo. We're gonna see if he's a footballer or not, because he's coming in midfield, bro.
Good question.
You know what I'm trying to say? You gotta be able to play ball. Fam.
What I will give Dallo his credit for this season, I think he's played every game. Where everyone's been
Serious.
popped down injured at some point. He's played at least 90% of the games he played this season. So I'll give him that. He's been durable. Everyone else been popped down with their hamstring or calf or something. So I'll give him that. I think, yeah, since the farmer man game and that, the sheep shaggers and that, he's been playing well. I'll give Dallo his credit, especially Wolves coming into midfield, helping out Casemiro, allows Mainu to push on, Bruno plays further up. I'm liking it.
I'm liking it, yeah.
But hey, Villa, different kettle of fish. Different kettle. They're on you like a rash. And if we're not at it on Sunday, they could give us a beating.
Telling you, bro.
Their midfield, these men
so robust. They're so robust, Jay. McGinn, exactly. Douglas Lewis, and that guy was Camera. They're just robust, bro. And you see when he puts Tillemans in there, it's like their formation.
It adds a bit of finesse to it, yeah.
Yeah, bro. And then it's like Bailey's just coming off the wings, but he's really a striker, bro. Because the way the formation moves around, so Bailey just joins Watkins. It's mad still. It's hard. It's a hard team to beat, bro.
And when they get the ball, they don't dilly-dally on the ball. It's boom, forward. This United team is so slow to react to anything. I can just, man.
Gonna need big performances, man. Casemiro's gonna step up. Mainu's gonna get exposed, bro. I know he's young, but his quality. This is what I'm saying. The stage is there. He has to go there and ball out, fam. Against West Ham, he was a bit, missing, but they put in the yards. But you know what I'm saying? You have to be consistent now, Mainu. The spotlight's on you, bro. So you gotta go out there, young lad. You know we're behind you, but you gotta go out there and just handle the business, Dre, because we need these wins, Dre, man. Come on, bro. We can turn our season around, 5 wins together.
I'm not going. I don't trust this team. I'm not even gonna say turn the season around. I don't trust the manager of this team, bro.
We can not as quickly as we want to, but we can turn this around because the teams that we're playing, if we beat them, we're in a good position.
If we can beat Villa and Luton, and that's a big if.
City coming up as well.
If with about 3 Fs after, I think if we can win those 2 games, I will go to the bookies right now and slap money on for United finishing top 4.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? I said 5 wins, bro.
Why would I say that? Why I say that is because we've seen how United move, this group of players move when there's a goal to achieve. We saw it with the Carabao Cup. We saw Barcelona last season at home, Old Trafford. That's probably the best I felt as United fan in a long time, bro. This is when everyone's fit, we know what this United team can do. Won a Carabao Cup, finished top 4, FA Cup final. I know what they can do. So, boom, if we can go far in the FA Cup, possibly win it, finish top 4, unfortunately, someone keeps their job. But it's an acceptable season. Is it
true?
Barely, but it's an acceptable. It's a trophy, as they say. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
exactly. So I I can't say nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's just take it one game at a time. Hopefully, Villa get knocked out in the cup and then knackered. They ain't got enough. You know, we have to do to them. We have to do what Newcastle did to them last week. If we can do that, then we got a chance.
We gotta be fit and ready, then, Dre. Energy levels gotta be up. But yeah, bro, man. Like you say, that replay, it could come in handy because it depends on the team he puts out against Chelsea, who I expect to put out a strong team. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Big win for United. I'm happy with that. I enjoyed my Sunday, you know what I'm saying? But as you know, let's get into what we usually do towards the end of the pod, the weekend preview. Some big games coming up this weekend. Hold on. Yeah, some big games coming up this weekend. Let's start. Saturday, 12:30. Get that up. Yeah, Saturday, 12:30. The team that just won tonight, 3-1. Manchester City beat Brentford 3-1. Phil Foden hat-trick. But they start the weekend off. So if they win this game at home to Everton, they go top. And they play again next week against Brentford, I believe. Yeah, they play Brentford again next week. Or the week after. Yeah, the week after. They play them again in a couple of weeks because that's the game when they went to the Club World Cup, the rearranged fixture. So, yeah, they'll be playing that. So, City win on the weekend, back at the top of the league, put pressure on Liverpool and Arsenal. Surely it's nothing more than a Man City win.
Surely, mate. Surely. I'm telling you. Haaland's back. Foden's on it. Hat-trick tonight. Which I'm upset about, but yeah, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, bro. Like, yeah, it's nothing more than a win, man. It's nothing more than a win for City. I'm looking at another 3-4-1, if I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? De Bruyne's going to be up to speed. Got assist tonight. Haaland got assist tonight. That man need match fitness. You know what I'm saying, bro? They're looking to.
Are they playing Champions League next week?
Yeah.
They are, you know.
Champions.
Yeah, I think it's City next week.
Yeah, bro. But all of that's good for them, bro. They need games, bro. The man are coming back. You know what I mean? To match fitness. They need it, so.
That's true.
City win, man. 3-1, 4-1.
Yeah, I'm going to go City win. Probably 3-0. They'll take it easy after they go 3-0 and then they'll just rest players. But yeah. 3-0. Next game, 3:00. He's playing at 3:00. We've got Fulham against Bournemouth. Fulham are sleepwalking towards a relegation battle, you know.
I think so.
Sleepwalking,
I think they'll be alright still.
I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know. Like what they
Who's
7 points ahead of the drops. Exactly.
And they ain't got out and out goal
scorer. Luton have sucked everyone back into this relegation battle. All these teams that thought, it's just going to be the promoted teams in Everton. Bringing everyone in, you know.
Say Luton.
Everyone in. Forest, Brentford, Palace, Fulham, Bournemouth, Chelsea. All in there.
Nah, you know what? Fulham, for me, is going to be all right still. I see Fulham winning this game, but not easy game because we know Bournemouth plays football, bro. They tried to play anyway. You know what I'm saying? They put the ball down, move it about. But I say Fulham still. Just after 2-1.
I'm going to go Bournemouth. 2-1.
Don't blame me, man.
For Fulham, you know. Fulham need to sort something out. Them and Palace are the two people I'm worried about. the most.
Injuries, innit?
Sleepwalking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
injuries, bro.
sleepwalking into a relegation
Jimenez
battle.
is out. He just started scoring and then he gets injured.
Gets injured.
Just
Yeah,
his goals dried up
I know,
again.
man. I hope Fulham stay up though, but it's not looking good at the moment. They just need to hang on in there until hopefully he comes back. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna go Bournemouth to close the gap on Chelsea on the top of page 2 teletext to 1 point. The next 3:00 game. Well, Man City versus Everton was 3 points guaranteed. This is a shoe-in as well. Liverpool at home to Burnley.
Yeah, Liverpool. After that defeat against the Gunners, still licking their wounds, as they will say. They're gonna come out fighting, bro. Come out swinging. So I see Liverpool at 4-1. Could be even
You're
5,
generous.
You know
I'm
what I mean?
going
Could be.
6s and 7s, mate. I think Burnley gonna want
Boy,
a 6-piece.
boy. Hey, Burnley
They're
did well,
so
to
they're
come back
crap.
against Fulham. Nah, they did well, Jay, to come back against Fulham from 2-0 down. That Chelsea guy, Chelsea Football Club's in the mud. This guy's on loan and he scores 2 goals on his debut for Burnley. This time, Nico Jackson, aka Michael Jackson, what are you doing, Chelsea, man? Sort out, bro. But yeah, Burnley came back from 2-0 down, Jay. So give them a bit of credit, man.
They're at home. It's Fulham, bro.
Hey,
Allow it. Burnley. Hey, listen,
hey,
Burnley, you've just got 60 more weeks till we can say goodbye to you, bro. Thanks for coming to the Premier League, but you can piss off
yeah,
now. And company, take
yeah.
off the hat, mate. Yeah, twat. Yeah, Burnley can get out of the league. They're gonna get
Woof,
slapped. Hold a
woof,
6-piece, man.
yeah,
I'm going
woof.
Liverpool 6, Burnley 1.
Mazza.
Next game. Big one. Down at the Kenny. Football Heritage. My guys, Luton. I'm lucky not to beat Newcastle at the weekend, I'm lucky, man. But you got to be that could cost them their Premier League status. Can't go up 4-2 and draw 4-4, you know what I mean? But hey, this should be a tasty one. Luton
Trust.
versus Sheffield United.
Luton, man. Relegation 6
Not
point of
to,
this, bro.
I don't know if you heard what Jamie O'Hara said, but he said a lot of things at the weekend.
Yeah.
He said Sheffield United are the worst team to ever play in the Premier League. He said they're worse than the 10-point Derby team from 2008.
Lies,
Do you
man.
agree?
Come on.
He said
Lies,
that
man.
100%. He said that.
No, I know he said that, but I'm saying they're not worse than Derby, man. Come on, man. That Derby
Are
team
you
just
sure?
gets slapped every week. Nah, Sheffield. They're not that bad. They're not that
Bro,
bad, Jay. They got 10 points now.
Name a team that's been slapped 8-0 and 5-0 at home. Twice. Well, not twice, but slapped 8-0 and 5-0 at home in the same season.
Bro,
With
I hate
fans in attendance.
Hey, it's been terrible, but I wouldn't say they're the worst. Not yet. Let's see how it plays out because there's still time. There's still time. They haven't even been relegated yet. I've seen teams relegated at
Let me give
Christmas.
you another. Let me give you another stat.
Yeah.
No team since 1958 has conceded this amount of goals after 22 league games.
That was ridiculous.
22, 23. 23 league games. No team. And I'm going to put this in context, yeah? Swindon, who were in the Premier League in 1995, let in 100 league goals that season. Sheffield United are on pace to concede over 100 league goals.
Nah, they're not, Jay, man. Come on.
They are.
How much are they on that? I know they're on like minus 40 goal difference, but so I know they've conceded at least 60.
I want to get the full table here. I want to see how many they've conceded. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. I need to know how many they conceded because it's a bit mad.
I know, bro. Come on, man. They're
I think
ridiculous.
they will concede 100 goals.
Probably at
They're
this rate.
terrible. They're worse than Brighton, 100%. Yeah, I can't find it. Hold on. I'm gonna find it.
It's
We'll
alright,
find
man.
out how many goals they conceded. Hold on.
It's a lot.
Moving
Put
on.
it
What's
down.
the next game? They're beyond relegated. They're the worst team to ever play this league.
Tottenham
100%.
Brighton. It's a good game, man.
Ooh. Spurs
No?
Brighton. Depends what Brighton turn up.
True. Last game, Brighton schooled them still. Did you see my boy,
Yeah.
Pascal Gross? The
Name a
assist.
team. Name a team that gets slapped by 4 on a Tuesday. The next game slaps the next team they play by 4.
It's
You
Brighton,
don't know what
innit?
Brighton's going to turn up.
Yeah. You don't know which players are going to play. He's been rotating the team so much this season. So many changes, man. He even changes his goalie on a regular. That's how, you know what I mean? Zerbi's on the next wave still, but this is a tricky one, you know. I see Brighton taking this, you know. 3-2 Brighton, man. 3-2 Brighton still. Yeah. Trust me, man. Tottenham.
Okay.
I need Tottenham to slow down. Sorry, Pablo, man, but you know what I mean? Yeah. 6 points, you know. I need a look in. You get me? But nah, Brighton. I've seen Brighton beat Tottenham, innit? So I'm going for Brighton still. Going for Brighton.
Yeah, we
So
need a
3-2.
weekend where Tottenham and Villa just drop some points. You know, give the chasing pack some hope. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go 2-1. Son's not back yet, is he? No.
Nope.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton. But their form is mad. I think they've won like 4 out of the last 15. It's crazy, Brighton's run, but they're in the mix for top for Europe. So I don't know, man.
They're doing well, man. They're doing well.
They're
still in
well.
Europa
It's not as
League
good
as
as
well.
last season.
They're through Europa League, you know. Remember, that's what he's worried about. He keeps rotating his players.
Their form's gonna
Injuries.
drop off again. Their form's gonna drop off again. I think
Matoma,
they'll finish probably 10th at the end of the season.
Bearman, Dunk, Bearman's been out, man. Jay, you had to rotate. You had to build a new squad. They're doing all right, Brian. In the grand scheme of things, when you look at it as a whole, they're doing all right.
Just to let you know, Pablo said 3-1 Brighton. Would you like to reply to that?
Nah, he's just saying that, man. He's messing about. 3-1 Totti, Richarlison. How many games in a row now? How many games in a row
9.
now?
8 in the last 9, isn't it?
What a run, mate. What a run.
Before he could even score the brothel, now he's scoring.
You know what I mean?
Week in, week
he
out.
doesn't get no flowers, Jay. Tottenham fans still they ridicule the guy. Come on, look at the run he's on. That's a Harry Kane. That's a Harry Kane type of thing there, man.
He said, "Son's gone to Asia. My time."
Yeah,
respect it.
Goals win games, you know. He's been scoring, man. Give the guy his credit, man. It's in a nice little form at the moment. Keep it going. So Peugeot as well. Be interesting game. I expect goals in this game, man. Trust me.
I'm only going 2-1 Brighton because it's for selfish purposes, isn't it? We need Tottenham to slow down. So we need to, you know what I mean? Top 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we need them to slow down. Next game. Ooh. Brentford needs something soon. They're only 2 points ahead of the bottom 3. They go to Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Wolves on a high at the moment, you know. They're in a high, you know, bro. 7 goals,
they won
2 games.
They won the Teletext derby against Chelsea.
Telling you, bro. So now they're in a high. They're back at home in front of their fans. Wolves is a problem, you know, Jay. Neto, Cunha. Hey, look, they got a little thing going on there, you know. You know what? I'm going to go Wolves still. I'm going to go Wolves, you know. I'm going to go Wolves for this one still. Brentford's in the mud, bro. I know the little hype, Tony's back, but Brentford's in the mud, bro. Tony can't help them. They need Wissa back. They need Mbumo back. They need a couple more man.
You know, Mbumo's a big miss. I think he's out for the season, right?
Bro, it's peak for them. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Brentford. Brentford ain't playing that bad since Tony's been back, you know.
I've been hearing
Wolves are
that
them
for
you
like
see them
20
teams that
games.
are on that. you
I've been
see
hearing that,
Wolves are
bro.
that type of
Yeah.
team. I've seen a bit of Wolves this season. They go on a little run where they win games, but when they play a team that expected to beat, drop points. I think they're gonna drop points here. Brentford need a win, or they're gonna be playing Sheffield United and Burnley next season
True that.
on
True
Tuesday
that still.
nights. You know
True
what I
that. Their
mean?
form's been atrocious, bro. Their form's been poor all season. They thought it was Tony Wissa going off the African nations. Tony's back now. Tony alone can't do this thing, bro.
Nope.
He needs the ball, bro. He needs the chances. You know what I'm saying? So it's peak for them. Last season they were the set piece king. That's dried up now, bro. And man needs a different angle, bro. He needs to do something. Or the Premier League is ruthless, bro. You be back playing at Millwall, the Den, bro. You know so you better be on stuff, bro.
You see these teams that sleepwalk into that relegation battle. Just ask Leicester. You thought they were too good to go down, and look at them. You know what I mean? So
there you go.
Don't sit yourselves out. You're going to be playing at Barnsley and Rotherham and
telling you, bro.
West Brom and them dingy places on a Tuesday, bro. Sort yourselves out.
Well. You know what I'm saying?
Sort yourselves out.
2 points.
5:30.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I was saying Luton's only 2 points behind Brentford, bro.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's
peak
times, bro.
I'm telling you, Luton are staying up. I said it from the first before ball was kicked. I'm saying Luton are staying up in the Prem. And they, you know what? Even if they go down, they've a great effort as well. People were trying to say they're going to be worse than Derby. 10 points. And I was like, nope.
Nah, that's true though. Everyone expected them to go straight back down.
That stadium there, trust me, that's 30
big
points
up
a
Luton,
season.
you know. You're right, Drake, because they came through the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? They was the underdogs.
Yeah.
They came the hard way. You know what I'm saying? So big up to Luton, man. Big up Luton still.
Yeah.
Big up, man. Russ Barkley as well. Hey, balling up. Big baller.
I've heard foolishness about he should be in the England squad.
You know it's the Euros. It always happens, man. There's always one in it. It's either him or Kobe. They're gonna be saying Saturn, innit? They have to say Saturn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Jay?
Yeah.
But Russ though, can't lie. Russ is balling out of his skin, mate. He made a good decision
100%.
to come back to England. And that's the right club 100%. For him, bro. You know what I mean? He's balling out, bro.
No pressure. You see certain ballers, yeah, that I could kind of say Ross Barkley is kind of like a maverick baller, innit? He don't seem like someone that plays well when he's been told tactics. He's someone that you need to tell him, just play. You see, when you're at a team that will allow you to play, that's what you get. And Luton, where he knows he's better than everyone else, he gives him that confidence, allows him to flourish. Luton's the perfect setup for him. I'm happy he's doing well. I've always thought he's a good player.
Yeah.
Hey,
good player.
If he can keep Luton up, my full respect, bro. You know what I mean? Big up Mengi as well. Big up Mengi, the ex-United man and that. Hey, listen, Luton, they should have won at Newcastle, though. That would have been huge. Eddie Howe would have been out of a job, but it is what it is.
It is. We moved
5:30. We moved 5:30.
Speaking of Newcastle,
Forest. Speaking of Newcastle, they go to Nottingham Forest.
Oof.
You haven't won since they beat us. That Nuno Espirito Santo X Factor is gone.
Gone, dried up. And to be fair to them, you're wrong, Jay. They beat Newcastle. Woods hat-trick.
They did. They haven't won since.
They beat Newcastle, you know. So this game's gonna be a 6-pointer.
That was Christmas time, wasn't it?
I expect Newcastle to win. Eddie Howe knows, bro. He needs points, bro. This games now, Jay, is 6-pointers, bro. Things have turned. This is the business end of the season, bro. You see now, points are hard to come by, fam. I'm telling you, you gotta go out there and earn them points, bro. So I expect Newcastle to put in a performance, man. Trust me, because Eddie knows his job's on the line. Come on, man. they're trying to build something at Newcastle, not go backwards. Can't be going from Champions League to relegation battle, bro. P45 stuff,
To put it in context, yeah. To put it in context, they're only a point ahead of Wolves and 2 points ahead of Chelsea. It was
There
the
you
same
go.
amount of games as Chelsea.
Wow.
1 win
See,
in 12.
that's sackable. That's sackable. Just that record alone is sackable right there. So Newcastle needs to step up. They need a result, not a draw,
Quickly.
not obviously not a loss. So they need to win that game, bro. And Forest is in the same boat because they're gonna get sucked into a relegation fight. That's why they got rid of
They're
Cooper.
already in.
That's why
They're
they got rid
already
of
there.
Cooper. Like, you know what I'm saying, Jay? Yeah. And before Cooper left, they had a good record at home still. Yes, they'll lose on
Exactly.
the road, but they had a good record at home. It's either draws or wins. So I don't know, tricky one, hard to call. But I'm going Newcastle 2-1. Big man thing. I'm back in Eddie, man, my guy.
I'm gonna go Newcastle. They're getting players back. They've had a week's rest. Yeah. I'm gonna go Newcastle. Actually no, I'm gonna go 3-0.
Oof.
Forest are in the mud. I hope they don't go down because they're football heritage as well. But hey, they got to find something from somewhere.
Telling you, man.
I think Everton are going to find a way to stay up.
They got Claudio Reyna's son in it. Remember that Reyna guy that played, the American guy, played for
He's
City
decent,
back in
though.
the
He
day.
actually is. Yeah, I know. What's his name? Giovanni Reyna and that.
Yeah. It's
No,
well, boy. Let's see
bro,
what he
they
can
just
do.
buy. Bro,
And
I'm
they
telling
got
you,
a new
City's
goalie
done.
as well, because that American guy in
Oh,
goal, he's a
he's
bro. Oh
crap.
my!
He's a op.
Hey, they got rid of him because
He's an
the
op.
manager was a goalie. He's thinking this guy is a joke.
Yeah, he's
He's
crap.
thinking
Yeah.
he got a keeper in the window. So let's see if that makes a
Listen,
difference. Let's
sort
see.
yourselves out, mate.
I know, man.
Sort yourselves out for us, mate.
Nah, it'll be a
Yeah,
good
I'm going
game though, Jay.
Newcastle.
I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah,
Still.
it'll be entertaining. I think it'll be very entertaining. Sunday, 2 big games. Arsenal, the last of the title challenges. They're the last to play this weekend. They go to West Ham, where some people say last season was the beginning of the great collapse.
True that.
Go to the London Stadium, 2 p.m.
True that.
What are you
I
saying
don't
for that
see it.
one?
I don't see it as a big game still. Can't lie.
You
I
don't?
really don't. Nah, I don't. I think Arsenal will beat them, man. It's just that last season, the occasion and the point of the season, and you know what I'm saying? It was a mental thing. I think Arsenal will get past them. But saying that, West Ham did beat them in the Emirates, so who knows where this game could go? But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But with no Paqueta, yeah, West Ham's a different team. And this guy Phillips, I don't know why David Moyes always gets these guys. Phillips basically cost them 2 games, bro. Against Bournemouth, what are you doing? You just set man up. Against United, what are you dilly-dallying on the ball? Come on, man. Get Phillips out of the team, bro. Yeah, I know Paqueta's injured, so you're trying to fill gaps, but it's not Phillips, bro. It's not him, Jay. I'm telling you, it's not him, bro.
You know Calvin Phillips, yeah. I don't feel sorry. I should feel sorry for you because you ain't really played football, but at the same time, Pep even called you out for being. What are you doing here? Like, what are you like? Up your game, up your levels. Pep, like your first game at West Ham, you're England international. You need to show us something. Like you said, Ronaldo. Instead of leaving a game where you could have possibly got 4 points, 1 point. He's useless. Why did you get him? You could have got anyone. You could have went and got. You could have got Gio Reyna. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, bro? Come on, man. You go with this guy, bro.
To me, David Moyes, hey, Calvin Phillips could ruin the season.
Trust me.
But West Ham's still in the Europa League, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You ever know West Ham win that Champions League football next season?
I'm saying Phillips need to step up, bro, because Paqueta's missed. Kudus is back.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Antonio's missed, so Bowen has to go through the middle. But still, bro, they're still getting results. So Phillips need to
Exactly.
just fill that hole, bro. Phillips, Alvarez, Ward-Prowse. That's a decent midfield there, bro. Ward-Prowse
Exactly.
pushing on. You know, he can deliver across. You know what I'm saying? But Phillips, man, the Howlers, man, get them out of your game, man. Give West Ham a chance against the Gunners. But I see the Gunners winning this one 3-1 comfortably.
Whew.
Yeah, coming off the back
That
of
said,
Liverpool.
I'm going West Ham, you know.
Nah, the Gunners, man. The Gunners are
Why I
confident.
say that?
Yeah.
Why I say that is that Arsenal ain't that. I'm not gonna lie. Sunday's the first time I've seen Arsenal play good. You know, good a hot minute. Like good, it was good to watch. Yeah, I want to say I enjoyed it, but it was nice. West Ham are gonna make you earn them 3 points. Are you mentally there? Like, are you gonna take them chances? Because really, the goals at the weekend, if Alisson parried it properly, that's not going to Saka's feet. The second goal, it was Chuckle Brothers' business. And the third goal, Virgil van Dijk was out here trying to delegate, then realised he ain't got no one to delegate to. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They weren't clear-cut
Yeah.
chances. West Ham are going to work you to the ground, and they will play for set pieces. I haven't been impressed with Arsenal for about 6 weeks, really. Even when they beat Slap Palace 5-0, I wasn't impressed. I'm going to go West Ham. I'm going to go West Ham 2-1.
Oof, already. The wheels fall off that quick? No way, man. They're going to ride this wave for a minute. And I think West Ham's going to get blown over. But I hear you, though, bro. I guess the wave is going to take West Ham over, bro. The wave they're on now, trust me, unstoppable. Arsenal's back. Big up my Gunners
For
fans.
entertainment purposes, I hope so. For entertainment purposes, I hope so.
Yeah.
4 o'clock. Oh, big one. This is a 6.5. If
Huge.
You could say, I will say this. I think if Villa win and Tottenham win at the weekend, then you might as well just say it's a battle between them two for top 4, Villa and Spurs. But if United can win, touch wood, you've got to add them into the mix now. 5 points off top 4.
Nah.
Aston Villa against Man United. What you say for that game? Removing your United bias. I know every week you say United gonna win, but what's your head say?
Tough game. Might even be a draw. 2-2. But obviously, I think United come out on top. You know what I'm saying? But it's tough game, bro. Tough game. But the way I see us defended against them in the second half of that game, yeah, shows me that we can keep them at bay. You know what I'm saying? Because they scored 2 set pieces, really. You know what I'm saying? Even though they had chances, to be fair, but they really played through us and opened us up a certain way. You know what I mean? But it's different ask, innit? It's a way, so it's gonna be a tough game. But I see United coming out on top, man. The form that we're on right now. 2 form teams, bro. I wouldn't even say United a form team, but it's 2 teams that's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, ready and up for it. Super Sunday, man. Need to win away, Dre. That's why I say tough game, because I could probably see a draw at best, but we need to win, bro. So I'm gonna go for United 3-2. United get 3 goals, we win the game, bro.
There's gonna be goals. And you know, I agree with what you say about United. United need to score 3 goals to win a game because our goalkeeper's already a liability, so that's 1 goal. And chances are Harry Maguire's gonna play, so that's another goal. So
See what I'm saying, bro?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. 3 goals,
I
3-2.
think we're gonna have to break this at some point. This top 4 curse. I'm going 3-2 United. And that is with my we can't lose. Listen, Ten Hag have to leave this country if United lose in the weekend. I can't take another defeat, bro. That would be what 11 or 10.
10.
Like,
Ridiculous, bro. I know, innit? It's a joke.
yeah,
Bro.
we've got to build something now. We're at that point now. We've
Mm.
got to build something. You know
Come
what I mean?
away with a result. If you don't lose the game, don't lose the game. That is important, Jay. Don't lose the game, bro.
I need a
You feel
win.
me?
I need
I
3
hate
wins.
you,
I
bro.
need 3
You can't
wins in a
win,
row.
don't lose the game. That's what I'm saying. If you can't win, don't lose the game. Keep them close. Keep them within distance. Don't let them go 9 points clear, 12. But you know, it's ridiculous then, bro. Come on. Got City coming up as well, but come on, United. You don't know.
Yeah, definitely. United with a full team. Final game
Come on.
this time. Final game of the weekend is 14th Athletic, aka Crystal Palace, at home to Chelsea, or as I like to call it, El Sacico. Because I'm telling you, even manager loses that game, they've got to be out of a job. Crystal Palace against Chelsea. What do you have for that game?
Monday Night Football, Selhurst Park, Chelsea in town now. You know what?
Chelsea
I
have a
see
very
Chelsea.
good record there, you know.
Yeah, I
Very
see
good record
Chelsea
there.
winning it, man. I can't lie. As much as I wanted to banter Chelsea fans, you know what I mean? But I see them winning it because Palace is in the mud at the moment, and they got their 2 best players are out injured. Where they gonna turn to? Who they gonna turn to? Schlupp, Hughes, and them man there. So, he was injured. He's just coming back from thingy African nations, bro. So he came back injured. So it's peak for them right now, man. It's hard times. So I see Chelsea comfortably winning, you know, back to winning ways, 2-0, 3-0. Calm. Now I give Palace a goal.
uh,
Constellation. 3-1. Chelsea.
I ain't giving Palace shit. I think this is the end of Royalton. I'm going Chelsea for Palace nil.
Yeah.
Palace are horrible at the moment. I was about to say that they're unformed. They're probably the worst team in the league right now. Yeah, you could say that. They're probably playing worse than Sheffield United right now. I know they beat them last week, but at least they were in the game. Like when Palace lose right now, they're getting slapped. You know what I mean? So yeah, Roy, it was a pleasure, but time to hang it up.
Time's up, mate. I agree.
And the fans are turning. The fans are turning on Roy and the board. So
yeah, they've had enough same old stuff over and over again. Come on, man. They know what's gonna happen. They've been in the Prem. They haven't pushed on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's just survival after season. They want to solidify their status and push
what's
on,
mad?
man.
Palace, what's this? Palace 11th or 10th season in the Prem straight.
Yeah,
You're right.
bro.
They ain't pushed on. By now, they should be fighting for Europe minimum. You've been in the
Something, you
Prem
know what I
10
mean?
years. Should be fighting for the
I
Europa
agree,
League
bro.
minimum. You know what I mean?
I agree, bro.
Villa have been relegated, come back up, and are pushing top 4. And yet you got Palace here. Nah.
Just here.
Yeah. Palace is
surviving.
Palace is it's not good.
You know what I mean? It's not good, man. It's not good.
I
They
think
need a change.
they are seriously. I said it last year when Vieira's there was sleepwalking towards relegation. Then Hodgson came in and like let them play
Turned it
football.
around.
But boy, it's worse this season. And
I know.
if they can't keep Elise and Eze fit, they're going down because they
100%.
are literally crap without them two. Yeah, Palace are gonna get stuffed.
I hear you.
4-1. I'm not even 4-0 Chelsea.
Sad because we want to support the locals. You know what I mean?
Of course, they're the only South London team in the Prem. You know what I mean?
on, Palace,
I want to see
man.
them stay up, but hey, man, gotta do better. You know what I mean? Gotta do better.
Yeah.
But that wraps up for another episode of For the Love of the Game. Ronaldo, any words before we go?
Don't know. Just keep supporting the thing, man, for the love of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Big up Ike, Shabwa, Pablo in the comments. I did manage to find out how many goals Sheffield United have conceded this season in the Prem. So far, it's 59. That's in 23 games. They're on course for 100.
Oof. Crazy.
Anyway.
Ending that note.
Ending on that note, we'll be back next week with more reaction to the Premier League and football news. For myself, Dre, and Ronaldo, we're out. Peace.
Peace.